Welcome to The Ranker, the bi-monthly show that ranks the top 10 Indiana high school basketball teams. This ranking is the opinion of the ranker only. Rankings are as subjective as the wind. Only teams seen by the ranker will be ranked. Eligible teams for ranking are listed at the end of the video.
Number 10, the Lafayette Jeff Broncos, 15-3 on the year. They have had a loss against Anderson, a win against Marion, Lafayette Catholic, Kokomo, Purdue Poly Inglewood, McCutcheon, and they play tomorrow at West Lafayette. No, they play at home. They play West Lafayette at home.
I never saw anybody hit that ball. I don't know why that wasn't over and back.
Number 9, Garin Catholic. They had their streak of wins stopped last week at Noblesville. Before that, since the last Ranker show, they had beaten Cathedral, Heritage Christian, Chittard, Brebeuf Jesuit, Indianapolis Cecina, Lafayette Central Catholic, and they are 16-3.
Little bonus footage. I remember the good old days when Muncie Connection would be. They'll shoot again. Wells is shooting.
Number 8, Lawrence North Wildcats. Since they're new to the poll, to the Ranker show. I saw them play New Palestine and get beat. They played. They got beat by Warren Central. They beat Indianapolis Lutheran. Warren Central. They got beat by Ben Davis, and they beat Plainfield and North Central. Along with their last couple games were against Hammond, Morton, and Carmel. They beat both of those. This team is probably one of the most overranked teams I've seen. I don't believe they'll be in the top 10 probably next week.
Eli Andrews at the line, shooting 2.
Number 6, new to the poll, due to the Ranker show. Remember, the Ranker only ranks people he's seen. Is the New Palestine Dragons. They're 17-2 on the season. Their 2 losses are to Greenfield Central and to Silver Creek. They have not lost a game since this year. They beat after the Silver Creek loss on the 28th. It was at a tournament. They won. They beat Whiteland twice. They beat Delta. They beat Pendleton Heights. They beat Randolph, Indianapolis Roncalli, Franklin, Lawrence North, Yorktown, India Creek, and Perry Meridian. Tomorrow they play Southport at home. At number 5 on the poll, the Noblesville Millers. They're 14-4 on the season, with losses against Fishers, Westfield, Burbuff Jesuit, and Warren Central. They have not lost a game since the 3rd of January. They've beaten, since then, Indianapolis Tech, Pike, Muncie Central, Zionsville, Park Tudor, Franklin Central, Hamilton Southeastern, and Guerin, and Mount Vernon. They play next week at home against Anderson. Next up is number 4, and that is Greenfield Central. They are 16-2 on the season. They've lost to Lawrence North and Fishers. They have not lost a game since the 28th of December. They've beaten Rushville, Mount Vernon, Newcastle, Eastern Hancock, Indianapolis Shortridge, which I attended that game, and Shelbyville, Pendleton Heights, and Muncie Central. I attended that game. Delta. Tomorrow they play Greenwood.
Hey, Burkhardt didn't get the start today.
At number 3, we have Westfield Shamrocks. They are 12-3 on the season. They have lost their last 2 games against Avon and Fishers, and they play tomorrow at Mooresville. They play Mooresville at home.
Come on, trap him! He's a freaking coaching genius.
Next up, number 2, the Anderson Indians, 16-1 on the season. They have not lost a game since they got beat on the 17th of December against Mount Vernon. Since then they have beaten Pike, John Glenn, Garrett, Indianapolis, Yorktown, Alexandria, Pendleton Heights, Liberty Christian, Lafayette Jeff, Hamilton Southeastern, Marion, Lawrence Central, and Richmond. And they play next week at Noblesville on the 11th. Next up, the Fishers Tigers, and they are number one. They have won 32 games in a row, going back to the 27th of January last year. The only team that beat them last year was Carmel. They have won every game this season, starting off with Ben Davis, Indianapolis Tech, Noblesville, Mount Vernon, Indianapolis Attucks, Hamilton Southeastern, Indianapolis Shortridge, Warsaw, Greenfield, South Dearborn, Chesterton, Fort Wayne, Brownsburg, South Bend Riley, Avon, Carroll of Fort Wayne, Franklin Central, Carmel, and Westfield. They play at Peoria Manual in Illinois tomorrow going for their 32nd in a row.